Okay, let's get started with Baccarat Basics. Baccarat is one of the oldest card games in the world. It has a reputation as a very sophisticated game, thanks to a few James Bond 007 movies, and the fact that historically it has rarely been played outside of high-stakes rooms. This has led to the misconception that Baccarat is a very complicated game, only for the players considered to be high rollers. However, mini Baccarat is now offered on most general gaming floors, with smaller minimum wagers. The action of the game is very similar to blackjack, with a few differences. The object of the game is to achieve a score of 9, or score as close to 9 as possible. There are two basic bets in Baccarat, the player or the banker. These bets correlate with the hand of the player or the hand of the banker. The only decision is which of these two hands will come closer to a score of 9. The cards are scored as follows. The cards 2 through 9 are valued at face value. The ace is valued at 1, and the 10 and all face cards are valued 0. If a hand has a value more than 9, 10 is subtracted from the total. This means an 11 equals a score of 1, and a 12 equals a score of 2, and so on. The game starts after each player places a bet for either the player hand or the dealer hand. Once bets are placed, the dealer deals out 2 cards to each position. The player hand is dealt a 10 and a 5 for a score of 5, and the dealer hand is dealt an 8 and a 3 for a score of 1. The player is dealt a third card, which is a face. The player's hand score is still 5. The dealer is dealt a 7 on his third card for a score of 8. All bets for the dealer hand win this round. All bets are paid even money or 1-to-1. Bets for the player hand are swept from the table. In mini Baccarat, if the player hand's first 2 cards total an 8 or a 9, the player hand automatically wins. After all bets are placed, the player draws a 10 and an 8 for a score of 8. The dealer draws an ace and a face for a score of 1. The player hand wins, and the bets on the player hand are paid even money. The game ends and moves to the next round. There is a third betting option, however. The third bet in Baccarat is the tie bet. This is a bet for the dealer and the player hands to tie or achieve the same score. The tie bet can be placed with or without placing a dealer or player bet. Once all bets are placed, the player hand receives a face and an 8 for a natural 8. The dealer draws a 3 and a 5, also a natural 8. The hands tie and all tie bets are paid 8-to-1. All player and dealer bets lose this round and are swept away. As we've shown, Baccarat is a very easy game to understand. With a good basic knowledge of the betting rules and the scoring of the cards, making the right decisions while sitting at the Baccarat table becomes much easier and could lead you to more winnings. Thanks for staying with us for Baccarat Basics. Happy playing!